Namaste everybody. Welcome to this virtual class. I am Ramchandra Bhandari, science teacher, the Rising Village English School, Girls 6, Tading. Dear students, we are facing lockdown due to the epidemic of coronavirus since few days. We are requested to stay at home following the safety measures. During this situation, you have missed your friends, teachers, classes, and school. So, today I am here with a short virtual class of grade 8 Science and Environment. I hope you will learn something and also enjoy this session. Please watch this video till the end and give comments and suggestions so that I can make other videos also. Okay, let's move to our today's class. Okay, let's start our today's class. Unit 1, Measurement. In this lesson, students will learn to define and explain the importance of measurement. What is measurement? What are its importance? You will learn. Next, define the terms such as unit and different system of measurement. And another, define and differentiate fundamental and derived units. Before starting the lesson, let's go through pre-reading activity. Here you can see some pictures of measuring devices. Let's discuss about these pictures. I think you all have seen these devices. First one, a tailor is cutting clothes by taking its measurement. So measurement is important. Measurement plays very important role in his profession. Second picture, it is a spring balance. It is used to measure the weight of any objects. See the third picture, it is beam balance. It is also said physical balance. It is used to measure the mass of any objects. In one side, objects is kept, and in another side, standard weights are kept. So comparing these two things, the mass of the object is calculated. A fourth picture, it is clock. We have seen this clock also. It is used to measure time. It is very important to measure the time. Those pictures in pre-reading activities, they all measures the physical quantities like length, mass, weight, time, etc. They are used for measurement. So now let's go to the topic. What is measurement? In our daily life, we measure different substances for different purpose. The measurement is used at our homes, markets, schools, offices, and everywhere. For example, the carpenter measures the length, breadth, and height of furniture while making them. We use the watch or clock to know the time. The tailor measures the lengths of our body parts before sewing clothes. We measure the height and weight regularly. The shopkeeper measures the amount of goods while buying or selling. It means in every step of our life, measurement takes place and plays the important role. During the process of measurement, one of the substance, which is unknown quantity, is compared with another thing that is known quantity. So, the definition of measurement is the process of comparing an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity is called measurement. For example, when you go to buy something in the market, the shopkeeper compares the goods with standard weights, then he will give you. Okay. Also another example, while measuring the length of book, it is compared with the length of scale. In this case, the length of book is unknown quantity, whereas the length of the scale is known standard quantity. So the comparison of unknown quantity with standard known quantity is called measurement. Now let's move to the importance of measurement. Measurement plays important role in our daily life. It is used in every sector of life. Like at our home, we use measurement for various purposes. At school, there is also use of measurement. It is used in trade and commerce. It is used in construction work. In every sector, we can find the importance of measurement. So here I have highlighted some points as importance of measurement. Let's see this. Number first, it is necessary for selling and buying goods. You can see in the market, the shopkeeper is selling and buying goods by using measurement. So measurement has made his works easier. Number second, to obtain accurate result about physical quantities. Measurement helps us to get exact amount of physical quantities. If we take things without measuring, either we can get less amount or we can get more amount. But there is measurement, so we can get accurate amount of physical quantities. Number three, to carry out scientific experiments and research. Measurement is essential to carry out different experiments, research works, etc. Number four, to bring uniformity in measurement in the society. Now another topic, that is physical quantity. We measure mass with the help of a beam balance, length with the help of a scale or measuring tape, temperature with the help of thermometer, etc. So physical quantities are those which can be measured directly or indirectly. For example, length, mass, time, velocity, etc. Mass is the physical quantity as it can be measured by using a beam balance. Time can be measured by using watch or clock. Similarly, area and volume are also physical quantities as they can be measured by using a formula directly or any other indirect methods like use of graph paper for area and measuring cylinder for volume. But there are some quantities which cannot be measured and hence they are not physical quantities. For example, feeling, hate, love, anger, kindness, innocence, etc. are not physical quantities because they cannot be measured. Now another topic, types of physical quantities. Physical quantities can be grouped into two types. They are fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Those quantities which do not depend upon other physical quantity are called fundamental quantities. These are independent physical quantities and are also called basic quantities. For example, can you tell how much kilogram of mass is equal to 1 meter or 1 hour? Obviously not. It is because mass, length and time are totally independent to each other and hence they are called physical quantities. They are called fundamental physical quantities. For example, length, mass, time, temperature, etc. Second one, derived quantities. Those quantities which depend on fundamental quantities or which are derived from fundamental quantities are called derived quantities. For example, area. Area depends on length and breadth. Volume. Volume depends on length, breadth, and height. Density, mass and volume. Speed, velocity, acceleration, etc. These quantities depend on fundamental quantities, hence they are called derived quantities. Velocity is a derived quantity. How? Do you know the formula of velocity? It's displacement upon time. Displacement means length. Length upon time. Thus, velocity is derived from fundamental quantities like length and time, so it is derived quantity. Dear students, let's have another topic, that is number 4, unit. The measurement of a physical quantity requires its comparison with known amount of the same quantity. The known amount of quantity used for the purpose of comparison is known as unit. For example, when we buy 10 grams gold, 10 represents the quantity or size of the substance, while gram is the unit. A unit is considered as standard if it can be adopted all over the world to compare the other quantities. So I have given here definition of unit. The reference standard quantity with which we carry out the measurement is called unit. For example, length is measured in meter or centimeter. This meter or centimeter is the unit of length, and mass is measured in gram or kilogram. This gram or kilogram is also unit. For example, if you measure the length of your science book, it came some amount, that is 20 cm or 25 centimeter. If you write 20 only, that has no meaning. But if you write 20 cm, that has meaning. It is the length of that book. There are two types of unit. They are fundamental unit and derived units. Let's see fundamental unit first. The unit which is independent of any other units are called fundamental unit. For example, meter, kilogram, and second, etc. There are 7 fundamental units. These units are independent of other units. That means these units do not depend on other units. Now second, derived units. The unit which is derived from 2 or more fundamental units, or in other words, the unit which is made of 2 or more fundamental units, that is called derived unit. For example, square meter, that is meter times meter. There are 2 fundamental units, meter. Similarly, Newton, Joule, Pascal, Watt, etc. These all are derived units, as they are derived from 2 or more fundamental units. Here I have present a table regarding fundamental quantities and their units. There are 7 fundamental quantities, or there are 7 fundamental quantities and their respective units. Let's see the table. First one, length. Fundamental unit is meter and symbol m. Second one, mass. The unit of mass is kilogram and the symbol is kg. Third one, time. Physical quantity time, its unit is second and the symbol is S. Similarly, temperature, the unit is Kelvin and symbol is capital K. Okay, here I have presented one table. some derived quantities and their units. So let's see some derived quantities and the fundamental units involved in it. First one, area. The SI unit of area is square meter, symbol m square, and fundamental units involved in it is meter. Meter times meter. Second one, volume. The SI unit of volume is cubic meter, symbol m cube. There are 3 meters involved, m times m times m. Number 3, speed or velocity. The SI unit of speed or velocity is meter per second, symbol m per s. So fundamental units involved in it m and s. Similarly, let's see work or energy. The SI unit of work or energy is joule. The symbol of joule is J, and the fundamental units involved in joule are kg, meter and second. There are other examples also, you can check from the table. Let's see number 9, power. The SI unit of power is watt. The symbol is W, and the SI unit involved in it are kg, meter and second. So in derived units, 2 or more fundamental units are involved. So they are called derived units. Okay, now here is one question. How Newton is a derived unit? Just we have seen in the table there, Newton is a derived unit, but how? Why it is called derived unit? This question can be asked in another way also. The unit of force is a derived unit. Why? Here I have given the solution of this question. The unit of force is Newton. Now, in Newton, which fundamental units are involved? You have to show them. Here, force equals to mg. The formula of force equal to mg, mass times acceleration due to gravity. Replacing the units of mass and acceleration, force becomes kg meter per second square. So the fundamental units involved in Newton are kg meter per second square. Therefore, Newton depends on fundamental units like kilogram, meter and second, so it is a derived unit. This type of question will come in exam, so you have to practice this type of question also. I have given one question in homework also, which I will show you later. Now another difference between fundamental unit and derived unit. Just we have read these 2 types of units. Now let's see what are the differences between them. First one, fundamental unit, they don't depend on other units, but derived unit, they depend on 2 or more. Fundamental units, you have learned this in definition also, right? So another difference is there are 7 fundamental units, but derived unit, there are many derived units. Just now you see in the table also, right? There are more derived units. Okay, now system of measurement and their units. System of measurement are the combination of the fundamental quantities. In different parts of world, different system of units are used depending upon their circumstances and people. To make uniformity in measurement, 4 different systems of measurement are developed. They are MKS system, CGS system, FPS system and SI system. MKS system. The system in which length is measured in meter, the mass in kilogram, and time in second is called MKS system. It is also called metric system. Now next one, CGS system. The system in which length is measured in centimeter, mass in gram, and time in second is called CGS system. It is also known as French system of units. Another one is FPS system. It is also called British system also. In this system, length is measured in foot, mass is measured in pound, and time is measured in second. Now the fourth one, SI system. It is an international system of measurement in which length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram, and time is measured in second. It is the modified and extended form of MKS system, which was adopted by the International Conference of Scientists regarding weights and measurement in 1960 AD in Paris, France. The full form of SI system is System of International or System International D Unit. I have kept here one thing as a note. SI system is the extended version of MKS system. Now we are at the end of this video. Here I have kept some questions for your practice. And this is your homework. Question number 1, define measurement, mention its importance. Question number 2, what are physical quantities? Explain their types in brief with examples. Number 3, write down the 7 fundamental quantities with their respective units. Number 4, differentiate between fundamental and derived units. That is, writing the differences between fundamental and derived units. Number 5, the unit of work is called derived unit. Why? Dear students, do these questions properly. This is homework for you. And also, if you have any comments, suggestions, you can comment. You can write in comment section. Wait for the next video.